In this example, we're going to look at tile paint and see how we can match a grid on the plan with accent tiles. So to begin, I'm going to create a new material to match this floor plan. So this looks like it has a 2/3 offset for this next tile. So from starting here, it looks like 2 feet and then 2 feet. So I'm going to click on the material editor and hit create new and simple tile, and this is a 3 foot by 1 foot, and to get that 2/3 offset I'm going to just enter 0.666 and we'll name this F2 field and change the color. We'll do something light so it's easy to see. And OK. And now we'll place that in the room and quantify. So we can see that's not on our tile grid. So first of all, I'm going to double click this wall to change the direction. And next, I'm going to move this start point to align with our grid. So to do that, I'm going to select room settings and change the start point to manual and drag the start point onto the tile grid, requantify, and it looks like that is matched pretty well. If you can't match the tile grid underneath, either your plan is not to scale or the tile grid drawn on the plan is not to scale, or the tile size is incorrect. So a lot of times I see people struggling with metric sizes. Metric is very easy in Callidus. It's set up that way. So actually, if you want to create a 1 meter by 25 centimeter tile, you just have to type in 1 and 0.25. You don't have to convert this to inches. The system will do it for you. And so it creates a 1 meter by 25 centimeter tile, and this is just showing the imperial units for that. So that's an easy thing to do. To check the scale, you'll check a dimension on the plan. That looks good, and that is why our tile grid is aligned. So once you have your tile grid aligned, I'm going to turn on the color and start painting tiles. To open up the tile paint, you'll click on the image browser and pick a new color for your product, and then you have all these tools to paint with. For this project, I'm going to select the paintbrush tool. Now I'll just click on the tiles that I want to color in, and I'll do this for all of those accent tiles. When I'm done with that, I will select my next color and paint my next accent tiles. When I'm done coloring in the tiles, I'll click on this ABC function, which will bring up the tile element naming, and I can name these products. Now when I go to look at a color summary, what I'll get is one color for the field material, and then on the right hand side I'll have these materials broken down by color. So I have the name that I typed in into that ABC box and a square yardage for each of these colors. If I want to look at a color key code, it will also have each of these colors and the name listed under the field material. Some more tile coloring functions. Let's get rid of this background to give us a bit more freedom to color. I'll open up the image browser, and now to select a color that's already on the plan, I'll use this eyedropper tool and select that yellow color. With the paintbrush tool, you can click individual tiles, or you can click and drag to select multiple tiles. To flood fill, you can select this paint bucket, and then the line tool just creates a line, and the box tool creates a box. Now there are a few more tools on this side, so let me show you what those do. The blend tool, if I click from the yellow and drag it into the blue, that will merge these two tiles to give you a nice blend of products. The one next to that is tile block border. So first I'll flood fill this and select a new color. If you'd like to create a border around a shape that you've already drawn, you can select that tile block border, click from inside to outside, and that will create a border around that shape with whatever color I have selected. So that's good to create a transition from the field to a transitional carpet tile and then to a colored accent. So again, you have the paintbrush to color individual tiles, a square to create a shape, a line tool, a flood fill tool, a merge tool, which just blends two areas, a tile block border, which creates a border around a shape, and the ABC for naming your products. You can also color with product images. You'll select this box where it says no image and grab the file, either a BMP or a JPEG, to paint onto the tiles, and that's best with a flood fill. If you have multiple variations of a single product, you can select all those files, click random image, and flood fill the space with images, and it will randomly apply those variations throughout the space. One thing to note when painting tiles is that you want to make sure that all tiny pieces is checked in the material editor. Otherwise, it might leave some of the edge pieces uncolored. So be sure to check all tiny pieces before you begin tile painting. That's it for tile paint. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments, and thanks for watching.